Hello all, this is the latest episode of The Set Piece, the weekly show about us Yanks talking about the Barclays Premier League. My name is Jeff Melendez, this is Devin Freeland, the newest member of The Set Piece, and this is Alex Haraberta. Wes actually can't make it out today. He's really busy with school. Come on, Wes, you got it.
Shout out to you, Wes.
All right, Wes.
This weekend should be a lot of fun. Devin, Arsenal's facing Swansea. You guys will be going into Liberty Stadium. How do you feel about going into the match?
I have to say that at this point in the season, I did not think that it would be this close in the standings. Right now, the table stands Arsenal in 4th, Swansea in 6th, with a point differential of 2. Arsenal with 17, Swansea with 15. Especially after this week's disaster performance in the Champions League, where Arsenal gave up 3 goals in 30 minutes to Anderlecht, and they drew. So I have to say our confidence going into this match right now might be a little shot. Just got to try to stay in the game. I think, the key right now is just staying in the top 4.
You got Alexis Sanchez absolutely killing it right now.
He has been
11 goals.
Unstoppable. 11 goals in his last 10 matches, I believe.
Yeah,
crazy.
Beast.
Unbelievable. So you got to hope the streak still continues. You can tell that Welbeck's presence ever since he's joined the team has helped Sanchez considerably. This week with Swansea, their players going in. One guy that usually bites Arsenal in the ass usually is Nathan Dyer. He's a scrappy little guy. He's always aggressive. He always tears our defense apart. And right now with our defense lacking in players and just commitment really, you could just tell that he's probably going to have a dangerous week, and he's definitely someone to look out for. Also Lucas Fabianski versing his old team in net. That'll be interesting to see as well.
Cool. All right, that was great. Now, what is your predicted starting lineup?
Starting 11 for Arsenal, I say Szczesny in goal. Still, you have Ospina still on the bench, but in this big a match, you can't really risk starting him. Our defense, you have Chambers, Monreal, Mertesacker, and you'll have Gibbs. For our... I want to do the 4-4-2 formation. I like that they continue to do that.
Yeah.
I think Welbeck and Sanchez up front really helps, and with the midfield, you could have Walcott. You could put Ox, Arteta, and Ramsey in there. I think that would help.
Alex, your weekend's match versus Wes's Liverpool.
In Anfield, baby.
Thoughts?
We're coming.
The match of the week?
Of course. Early morning game. Liverpool, Chelsea.
Better not drink too much the night before, Alex.
Oh yeah, I know. I gotta wake up early, Yeah, I gotta wake up at 8 a.m. I don't know. It's gonna be rough. But you gotta do what you gotta do, right? So, anyways, Liverpool. Past 2 games, tied, lost.
Looking bad.
Not looking too good. Mario Balotelli, who is that again? How many goals has he scored? I don't think so.
The guy who misses wide open nets from 3 feet.
Literally, the next Torres. Literally. I don't get it. Listen, quite simple. Liverpool's in 7th place. Chelsea is numero uno. What's gonna happen? Chelsea's gonna dominate. Chelsea's gonna win. Quite simple. Diego Costa's gonna have 2 goals. Boom, bang, done.
Alright, so I'm back this week, huh?
Of course. All day, baby.
Correct.
And then, right after that, my people to watch for, listen, Raheem Sterling has been a very good player for Liverpool with 3 goals and 2 assists. You don't know. He's a young player, up and coming for England, 19-year-old. Guy to watch. Another guy, Philippe Coutinho. A guy I've been watching for 4 years, ever since he was in Inter Milan. He's been a good Brazilian player. I really like him. Then when he switched in 2013 to Liverpool for $8.5 million, I thought that was a bargain. That was a steal for Liverpool. Seriously, they got a really good ball handler. Really, a guy that really knows how to create.
Dude, you're defending them too much. You're defending them way too much. You got it.
You haven't even mentioned Sturridge.
Sturridge isn't playing.
Oh, he's out?
Yeah,
he's hurt. He's been hurt.
So what am I doing wrong?
You're talking too much Liverpool like they're good. You gotta stop. You gotta stop.
No, I really liked Philippe Coutinho though. Philippe Coutinho was my boy back in the day. I wish Chelsea got him for $8.5 million. What, are you kidding me? Okay. But listen, last but not least, the player not to watch, Mario Balotelli. 0 goals, 0 assists, baby, and 34 shots. Nice job. And lastly, my starting 11 for Chelsea. Here we go, the Boom Boom Squad. We got Courtois for goalkeeper. Sucks. Right after that, we got Ivanovic.
Sucks.
And then what? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? And then we got Cahill and John Terry.
Sucks.
And then, oh yeah, this guy hates Hater over here. He wish he had John Terry on his team. And then right after that, we got Felipe Luis. I think Felipe Luis is gonna take Cesar Azpilicueta's spot. That's just my opinion. I really like how he's been playing. Anyways, next we got Matic Fabregas.
Sucks.
Yeah, you wish you had Fabregas back on your team. Anyways, we got Willian, Oscar, Hazard.
Sucks.
Yeah, and Diego Costa.
Don't feed into it, man. He's doing it on purpose.
Now, Jeff, how do you feel going back home playing Crystal Palace, huh?
Now, Crystal Palace.
Hey now.
They only have 9 points this year. Not doing too good. They only have 2 wins, 2 draws, and 4 losses. There's really not much to say about this team. They're not a potent team. Their defense is not that good. They do have a gentleman named Dwight Gale. He's got 5 goals. I mean, he's their top goal scorer, so he's basically the one guy I'm going to be looking for to stop because he has the goal scoring presence.
Dwight Gale.
Now, like I said, I shouldn't feel too worried about this game. I feel that my team, despite in the past 2 games only having 1 point, I felt like we are in form. We played 2 world-class world beaters right now. And we played really good against them, I'm not going to lie. Against Chelsea, I still feel like we were the better team, And against City, with even 10 men, it felt like we were going to score it in the second half.
Didn't happen.
Anyway, now this game that we're going into, I feel like we can take advantage of the goal scoring. We have a very world-class attack, but we need them. We need them to start putting the ball in the back of the net. Di Maria, he needs to start, being the catalyst that we signed him for. Like I said in my post-game reactions, his corners have to be a lot better than it was. Now, with Falcao out, I feel like Wayne Rooney will have a big day. If it's not goal scoring, it will be at least attacking very hard. And when there's a play, on the other side, he will be running back hard to stop it. Now, is RVP in form? I'm not really sure. He has been scoring some goals for us, and very crucial goals at that, which I'm not giving him shit for. But I feel like his pace just hasn't been there this whole season. And I feel like, maybe him really taking the lead of the team when Rooney out, maybe he can give him some more confidence. I don't know. But I will say we will win 4-1. Yes.
4 goals.
Yes,
Who's going to score those goals?
Di Maria scoring 2 goals.
And Rooney the other 2.
And Rooney scoring 1. I don't know who's going to be the 4th.
Van Persie
You know what? I'll put Van Persie as that 4th goal. Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
usually scores meaningless, goals and blowout.
Yes. Now, for my starting lineup, starting 11 against the Crystal Palace Eagles, I'm going to put, of course, David De Gea in net. Now, this defense is going to be completely makeshift. Our defense is just so hurt. Everyone's just so hurt. We got youth guys in there. So, I'm actually putting 2 midfielders into the defense this game. Now, on the right side, I'm putting Valencia.
Who?
My 2 center backs, the youngin, Paddy McNair.
Who?
And the oldie, but the great, Michael Carrick.
Is it walking on crutches?
One of the best defenders in the league right now.
One of the best.
Luke Shaw at left back. Daley Blind in pocket, of course.
Blind.
I will say it.
Blind.
I will say it every episode. He will be the best midfielder in the world. The class of Di Maria on the left. And I will say this. The class of Fellaini on right. The guy's just been on form. Very confident, very strong. Now, usually they were putting Di Maria in this position, but I'm going to put Mata in the hole for the number 10 role.
Yeah, he's always in the hole.
I'm going to put him in the number 10 role, passing to RVP and Rooney. Last time I had Rooney at the number 10 role, but this time I want Mata in there since I need him back in there. His form is good. He needs to hit the gym though. Now, the next segment, transfers. Now, we're going to go into the world of the Arsenal transfer world.
Sure. Why not?
And how's it looking over there?
Well, I must say that we are in desperate need of defenders. Our defensemen, we still have Matthew Debussy is hurt. Koss is still hurt. Koscielny. So, you need defenders in the transfer window. And obviously you need money for the transfer window. So obviously some guys are going to have to go. I think Podolski might be on his way out. They just don't use him enough. And
It's true.
And it pains me because I love the guy. I think he's a great player. And he's going to definitely dominate somewhere else. I'm sure he'll go somewhere else in the Prem, if not, maybe elsewhere in Europe, maybe back to Germany.
That's what I call WT. Wasted talent.
It is true. And I don't understand. I get now why, with Welbeck and Sanchez, there's really just no more room for him. But they really never gave him a chance to develop. And I also think Giroud might be on his way out too. Because, money, they need the money. They can get, a lot of money for him. He can definitely help somewhere else also, as long as he doesn't go to you guys, I'll be all right with that.
We don't want him.
Yeah, that's fine with me. So I think he might be on his way out. Coming in, I could see obviously we've been linked to Simi Khedira. Obviously he'd be reunited with Ozil, which once he comes back fully healthy, I'd love to see those two make some magic together like they did with Real Madrid.
And the German team.
And the German team, that's right. I think both those guys can really, click. I think Sami Khedira would be a huge, huge signing, a huge upgrade, and until Debussy and Koss come back, and then you'd have those three together be insane. Some other guys you've been linked to, some other defensemen who I really don't fucking know who they are. I'm trying to figure it out. One guy, Andre Pierre Guignac from Marseille. Wenger always loves these French players. He always brings them in. So, if he can help, if he's talented, if he, can't say I know anything about him, but, I'd welcome him as long as he doesn't fuck up. And there's another guy we've been linked to from Juventus, Stephen Lichtsteiner. Another guy old guy, yeah. Guy you don't know much about. So, again, he's a veteran. He has some presence. He can upgrade our defense. Which we desperately need. We don't need strikers anymore, which was something that we were totally lacking for a while. Welbeck and Sanchez are our future at the moment.
It's pretty good too.
It's the defensemen that we really need to upgrade on. So.
Right, so in the world of Manchester United, now, Manchester United, you're going to be getting linked with every name out there. So I will say there's so many names speculating, from Cristiano Ronaldo to even Gareth Bale, which, I kind of don't want him. I would take Cristiano Ronaldo back, of course, but I don't want Bale. I feel like we put too much money in Di Maria and Falcao to really take advantage. Not take advantage, but we have attack. We don't have to do any more attack. Now, Arturo Vidal, feels like it's been ages that the guy's been linked to us. At this point, we got Daley Blind. I don't feel like we need him anymore. Now, it's all speculation. I won't see it till I believe it. Excuse me. I will believe it until I see it. I'm saying it's all wrong. I don't know what I'm saying.
It made sense.
We're probably going to edit that out. If we don't, I'm looking like a douchebag right now.
Bloopers.
We're leaving it.
We're leaving it.
It's in there now.
Great. So, my actual thoughts. Now, I feel like we should spend around £70 million this January for two very important players that will really help the squad, and they're both center backs. Now, this is what I want. This is not what I think is going to happen, or this is idealistically speaking for myself. I feel like we should spend the $50 million on Matt Hummels, and it's crazy, but Manchester United can do it. And also want to bring back Gerard Piqué. I would love to see Shakira back in Manchester, even though she probably wasn't there in Manchester when he was there. But she's really hot, and he's really good. So hopefully he can play. He's not in the starting lineup anymore for Barcelona. So, but other than that, I really don't want to see anyone go on the team. Maybe Anderson. He's not really doing anything for us besides taking money. But
yeah, he's gonna buy.
But yeah, so Chelsea.
Yes.
Transfers.
Listen, I got some bad news for you. I think Shakira's looks better wearing blue than red. All right, to be honest. So yeah, Gerard Piqué has been heavily linked to Chelsea. I saw on the Daily News, Daily
Mail?
Daily Mail, sorry, in the
dot
UK. .uk.
Daily Fail.
Daily, yep, there we go.
No, that might be. Can we get sued for that?
I'm just joking.
It was all a joke, Daily Mail.
Of course.
UK. We love you guys.
Yeah, you're the best.
We get a lot of your news from from
Of
you
course. Anyways, but yeah, it was there. It was quoted that PK preferred Chelsea over the other clubs in England. Another couple of guys that have been linked to Chelsea is Matteo Destro. Seeing that Remy got nicked up, Drogba played pretty good. Didier Drogba,
39 years old, Didier Drogba.
36, more like. Excuse me.
Pardon me.
Diego Costa with his injuries. Matteo Destro would be, I think, a good acquisition. So we can just sell Torres, please. Just keep him in AC Milan. He has, he's 0 goals. He has like 1 goal in 8 games. He's terrible. And he hates it there. Good, stay there, please. We don't want you back. Seriously. Anyways, another guy.
We do. We want him back.
No.
We definitely want him back.
We definitely do.
So them two could get him, but
No.
not us.
No, we want him back on Chelsea. We really definitely want him back on Chelsea.
Jokes is over here. Anyways, another guy, Julian Draxler, has been linked to Chelsea, and a guy that I actually would love to come back is from your team. Juan Mata might come back. Hey, listen, you never know. Mohamed Salah has been a bum, literally a chump.
Even
Listen,
though you were hyped on that signing.
Listen, a 22-year-old, a little bit of money, we didn't spend that much on him. Why not? Let's try the kid out. He was fast. He's a fast boy, but he can't do anything. Mata, I like his creativity. Imagine putting him, maybe at the wing next to, Hazard. That'd be awesome. What? That'd be awesome.
He's always in holes.
This guy's good.
This guy, huh?
All right, so starting to narrow down on the episode. So you know what that means?
We're dwindling.
Match predictions.
Woo!
I
Now,
was late on that point. I did not.
It's alright.
he's new.
New kid on the block.
Now, since he's
Had a
new,
bunch of kicks. Chinese food makes me sick. Let's go. Predictions.
this guy's doing Eminem vocals over here.
Nah, man, I was LFO. Remember?
Oh, that's right. I thought. Wait, didn't Eminem make fun of that too?
He probably did. Yeah.
He made the Chinese food makes me sick.
No,
he didn't.
It was no.
It was LFO.
I'm dumb. It wasn't. My bad. It was a long time ago. Okay, so now back to the match predictions. Sorry about that.
No, we're not.
We're gonna go with Devin first for his match predictions, and
All right.
he's got some pretty good ones out there.
Yeah, you think
Do I? Well, I don't have Man U winning 4-1. I'll tell you that. But I do have Chelsea beating Liverpool this week. 2-1. The team just doesn't fucking lose. Although they should have fucking drew to QPR last week, you bastards.
Excuse me? Haters gonna hate.
I am gonna hate, man.
Almost lost to us too.
Yeah, well.
Almost. I said almost.
Lost?
I said almost.
Well, you guys barely.
You barely tied us.
Yeah.
More like you barely tied us than us losing. Go ahead, Devin.
Alright, I got Hull City beating Burnley 2-0. I got Man U defeating Crystal Palace 2-0. I just gotta be a realist on that. Southampton beating Leicester 1-0. Southampton still continuing their streak of dominance. But until they start playing the top flight, when they start playing teams like Man City and Chelsea, and they're gonna start, I think, hitting reality soon enough. West Ham and Aston Villa this week, I think they'll draw 1-1. I think Man City will defeat QPR 2-0. Sunderland and Everton, I think will draw at 2-2. God, I fucking hate Tottenham so much. I will always have them losing every week. Stoke beating them this week 1-0. Newcastle beating West Brom 1-0. And the last match of the week, which is us at 11 o'clock Sunday morning, is Arsenal 3, Swansea City 1. So I think that will be the week ahead. See if any of my matches are correct.
Right. Now, Alex, your turn.
How you doing? Anyways, Burnley Hull. We got Hull. Of course, 1-0 little lead. Oh, by the way, I forgot a little match of Liverpool-Chelsea. I didn't say my prediction. Guess what? It's gonna be 3-0. Why? Because Diego Costa's gonna score them goals, baby. Woo! Haters gonna hate. Anyways, next you got Man U, Crystal Palace. Man U, easy 2-0 win.
All right.
Southampton, Leicester City. We got Southampton winning that one 1-0. After that, QPR, Manchester City. Manchester City's going to take that one 1-0. Sunderland, Everton. I see that one as a 0-0 tie. Okay, Tottenham, Stoke City. Spurs, I got a little faith in ya. That's 1-0 for the Spurs, alright?
No way.
Spurs be marching in, huh? Alright, we'll see about that one.
Yeah,
West Bromwich Albion
Suds.
versus the Newcastle. Taking West Bromwich Albion 2-0 on that one. Swansea, Arsenal. Arsenal's going to take it 1-0.
Yeah,
Next,
hopefully.
last, West Ham versus Aston Villa. I am taking West Ham United! 2-0. How about you, Jeff?
All right. Like I said in the first episode, I'm probably never going to pick Liverpool. So, but Chelsea's probably going to beat them anyway. So, Chelsea. Burnley versus Hull. I'm going to go Hull City. Manchester United versus Crystal Palace. 4-1. I already told you about that. Manchester United. Southampton versus Leicester City. I'm going Southampton. They're just way too on form right now. West Ham versus Aston Villa. I'm gonna go a draw on that one. I feel like since their jerseys have always been the same, the outcome's gonna be the same. QPR versus Man City. I'm going draw. I don't know what to give you. 1-1, 0-0. It's gonna be a draw. Hey, I called this out last time. Sunderland. I said you guys were going to win someday. I called it out for that game, and you guys won. But this game, you're not winning. Everton. Tottenham versus Stoke. I'm actually going to go a draw on this one. Tottenham is just bad. You're bad. West Brom and Newcastle. I'm going to go with the on-form Alan Pardew's. The Magpies. Newcastle. And for the last game, this guy's game, Swansea versus Arsenal. I'm sorry, man. I'm going to also go draw. And, yeah, that's it. No, I got that one. And, yeah, that concludes the weekly predictions. Now, I asked the Facebook group that we all follow to ask a few questions that we'll answer on the website. on the episode, excuse me. Now, we're going to do our best to answer them for you. Now, Eric, you know who you are.
Eric B.
You asked.
Eric
What are
okay?
You asked, what are our thoughts on the loans this season, specifically Ben Arfa, Welbeck, and Falcao? Now, I'll give it to him for Ben Arfa. What do you feel?
Ben Arfa, quite simply, whack.
Fat.
5 games, 0 goals, 0 assists, and 2 shots. Come on, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Bad.
Very bad.
Now, how do you feel about your boy from us?
I don't know.
From Welbeck.
Well, let me just say that Alexis Sanchez would not be Alexis Sanchez without Danny Welbeck on his side. Both of them have just been incredible ever since he's arrived. I don't know what Wenger has done with him that Man U could not do, but he...
play him.
Yeah, pretty much. Even when he played, I used to watch Welbeck and Man U.
No, he was good. He was good. I always liked Welbeck. Always liked Welbeck. It was sad to see him go, but I'm happy that he's flourishing, honestly.
Me too.
He's doing good. He's doing good. I'm not going to lie. Now, he wasn't really a loan, but Eric asked us, he put his name there, so we'll answer. Falcao. Now, he is a loan. Now, there's talk of signing him permanently at the end of this year. I think it's going to happen. He wants to be a Red Devil. He's said it many times. He scored his first goal for us. He looked so passionate. He looked like he wanted to win for us, and it was the game winner. Yeah, he's been playing good. He's hurt right now. He got a little knocked up in practice. I'm not worried. It's not his knee. It's like it does to do with his leg, but I think it was just because it was a collision of some sort. But yeah, I really like the signing. It's a loan, but I think it's going to be a signing. Now, Ramon Castro, you know who you are. You're a big Chelsea fan. This guy likes you. He asked us, who do you think will leave our respective clubs? Now, this January, he wants to know who's going to leave this January. Now, I honestly don't think we're going to leave. I don't personally for Manchester United, I don't think we're gonna get rid of anyone. Maybe Anderson. I heard that we're just gonna buy him out. We're just gonna just tell him to do his thing. We're just gonna give him his money and let him go. Other than that, there were talk of Fellaini, but his form recently, I think they're gonna second guess that one. And yeah, that's really about it. I haven't really heard anyone really leaving the club. I've just heard people coming in, man. So yeah. So what about you?
As I mentioned before, I think Podolski and Giroud are on their way out. I just think it's a matter of time and saving money. On loans, I could see Joel Campbell getting loaned out. Let him play somewhere where he can flourish. Send him down to either the lower class leagues, or you could have him being loaned out through Europe. Just get him some playing time. He just sits on the bench and doesn't play. Another guy like that, Yaya Sanogo. Another guy that was brought in to pretty much be the next striker.
You want him out, or you want him loaned out?
Loaned out, but if we can get money for him, I would definitely sell him in a heartbeat. They just don't play him, and there's really no need for him at the moment.
Yeah, I feel like you guys can sell him and get that defensive player you need.
Yeah, which I
mean, you guys have a tag.
which we definitely need.
Yeah.
And Mr. Haraberta, what about your team?
My team, well, number one guy to look out for is obviously Petr Cech. I mean, he hasn't
I think
been,
he's staying.
he hasn't been playing. I mean, you don't know. He's been linked with so many teams like Real Madrid. You never know. He might go because he isn't playing here. Quite simple. So you might want to get loaned out, or quite simple, just be sold. Another guy to look out for, maybe loaned out. I hope he's going to be sold. Mohamed Salah. I don't like him too much. And a guy I heard might come back actually to the Chelsea team is Van Ginkel from the Netherlands.
Yeah, Martin Van Ginkel.
Yes, from AC Milan. They haven't been giving him that much playing time, and he might come back to Chelsea. So hey, we welcome you with open arms. Come back.
I want to go back to the Czech thing. I remember in the beginning of the season, they gave him Jose Mourinho gave him the whole reins to just do what he wanted. It's either you want to stay, play with a winning team, and mentor the young Thibaut Courtois, or leave. And he chose to stay. I mean, he obviously sees something. I mean, coming from a Manchester United fan, it's not hard to say that Chelsea's most likely going to win the league this year. So I think Petr Cech sees that. So maybe he wants another title.
I think he knew that his playing time was going to be limited going into this year. I think he just had the feeling that it would be more of a mentor coaching role. And he's kind of passing the torch over.
Exactly. Plus he's making money. Not to mention he is playing for the lower ranked teams, like
I've seen Maribor.
Exactly.
Tonight he might play.
Exactly.
Tonight he might play. So yeah.
Right. So the last question, Cameron McDermott, you know who you are. This question is actually specifically for the gunner over here.
The Guna.
Which defensive mid should Arsenal sign?
As I mentioned before, and who would improve our defense incredibly is Sami Khedira. I think he would be the answer to our defensive problems for the time being until we get our guys back healthy. I think as long as Podolski and Giroud are out and we get the money to sign him, then there's no problem at all. I think once Ozil comes back and plays with him, they'll flourish together, and I think the whole team will really benefit from the signing. So let's hope they can bring him in. I think that's the guy we need.
Right. So that concludes the latest episode of The Set Piece. I felt like that was a really good episode. The newest member, you really killed it today.
Thank you. I will be seeing you guys every week from now on.
Yep. So make sure you tell your friends about us, and share the videos. Make sure you subscribe to our page. It's right down there, and follow us right on Twitter at the Set Piece FT. At the Set Piece FT. Now, next week we're gonna be filming on Tuesday. Ask a few questions. We'll be just like how we ended this show. We'll definitely answer them.
Ask them.
There were only 3 questions this time. We'll try to get some more out. I know there were a few more questions that I felt like weren't too serious But yeah, next time.
We will take joke questions though. If you want to send joke questions,
Of
we'll
course.
definitely take them.
This guy, I remember one question was, do you think Man City can pay off the U.S. national debt? I don't think.
Yeah, I saw that one.
Yeah, I honestly don't think. I mean, how can I honestly answer that? I mean,
Maybe New York FC might be able to.
Hey, New York
Exactly.
FC, baby.
All right, so like I said, that concludes the episode. So I really hope you enjoyed it, and make sure you watch next week's episode and all of our post-game reactions. Thank you. Peace.
Bye. 'Cause it's the only thing I wanna do. I don't wanna sleep. I just wanna keep on loving you. I'm ready.
All right, cool. I'm ready too. What else?